Hi, welcome to Chat and Craft with Lorraine. If we haven't met before, I'm Lorraine Tierney and I'm really glad to meet you. Thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to do a whitewash technique. This is a fun technique and it really stands out on a card and I think you will like it. So let's get started. I'm going to switch my camera over and I'm going to go like this. There we go. So often this technique is done with embossing, and I'm going to show you this card I did a couple of months ago, and I gold embossed this lovely and sweet almond flower or vanilla, I don't know what it is, flower, and then I did the whitewashing technique. Today I'm going to do it without whitewashing, just to show you, without embossing, I'm sorry, just to show you that it doesn't have to involve the embossing if you don't want it to. I know some people think embossing takes more time or is a little bit messy, so let's do it a little bit more simply. So I'm just getting a couple of blocks here. We're going to use the Spotlight on Nature stamp set. This is from the new catalog, and the Spotlight on Nature dies, which are really cool. They have a lot of, they're circles, but they have a lot of different detail on them that you'll enjoy using and enjoy seeing. So we're going to do that. And I just realized I forgot, we need a piece of white here. Okay. So we're going to use our white craft ink, which you probably could figure out from the name Whitewash. And I'm going to do the stem with a couple of flowers on it. I think these are tulips. And I'm going to do them at an angle right up there. And then we'll do some leaves. The white ink pad comes uninked, and it comes with a refill like this. So you just take some drops of this, and mine doesn't want to come out right now, but we're going to need it to come out, and put some drops on your pad and then spread it in with a spoon or an old credit card, an old gift card, just kind of help it settle in a little bit. Okay, so there's my stamping that we're going to do. We'll take care of that ink later. And I do need to wash this one because I'm going to want to put a little leaf or something on my inside piece. I'm going to give that white ink takes a little bit to set. So let's do, we're going to use some shaded spruce today. So let's do a little shaded spruce leaf right there that will go on the inside. Okay, I'm going to set that aside. I don't need that just yet. So now I'm going to take a block and I'm going to put a couple of drops of this white craft ink re-inker on my block. And I have a water painter here that has water in it. And remember, these turn the opposite way you think they would. I'm going to squirt just a little water onto my block and get just a little bit of ink. I'm going to dilute it little by little. And I'm going to paint this right on to where we've stamped. Now this is just regular cardstock, so I don't want to have it be super wet, because you don't want it to pill. I have a little bit too much ink up there, so we'll just keep taking some of that off. And I'm just coloring in those leaves. And you can see it starts out much darker, and then it's a little bit lighter. Please be sure to say hello if you're watching or if you're catching the replay. I appreciate that very much. It's really kind of relaxing to just go through and add some white. And as you can see, I'm not being super careful or super worried about coverage. I'm just getting all my leaves. And we will do the flowers too. I probably should have done, I should have had a Magic of Television, one of these that's partially colored, so I could switch now to one that's already colored in. But I didn't think of that. Okay, and so for the flowers, I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm really going to only concentrate my white in the area that has more white shading and shadowing. I'm not going to go all the way to the top of these flower petals. Okay, so this brush to clean, hey Joanne, I will just run underwater and just kind of rub the bristles a little bit till I get all of the ink out of that. That's the medium brush from the 3-pack of the water painters. Now here I have another brush. I have some purple on it that I want to try to get off. I'm looking for my paper towel. Here it is. I just want to clean this brush a little bit. So I'm squeezing some water through. Okay. And I'm going to put some green ink. Hi, MJ. Yeah, isn't that pretty? I mean, you could leave it just like that. I have a card hanging up that I've made just with the white ink. I'll get it. That I didn't add. This is on Starry Sky, but I just left it white. Well, we're going to add a little bit more ink to it. And it's kind of why it's called the whitewashing technique, I think, because this green ink I'm using, shaded spruce, is water-based also. It's going to blend a little bit with that white ink, and it's going to give you more of a whitewashed look. And I can go more water or less water to get that a little bit darker. And it really kind of makes you feel like an artist. And I love how quickly it kind of disappears into the paper. If you do it with the embossing, the white lines of the leaf are either white embossed or gold embossed. You're going to maintain those because the embossing won't melt with the ink. But this, they're kind of all blending together a little bit. And I'm okay with that. I like that technique. So I'm just going to work my way around. If it looks a little bit too light, I can add more ink. Okay, I almost made my tulips green, which I don't want to do. All right, so now I'm going to clean that again by squeezing some water through and just wiping it off, and get another block, and I'm going to use some melon mambo for my flowers. I have rediscovered melon mambo recently. Anyone else a fan of melon mambo? It's a really pretty, really pretty pink. I hopped on a little bit earlier today because I am heading to Vermont again today to help out with my daughter, and I wanted to share this card. Okay. By the way, this is Night of Navy, and it's just 3 3/4 by 5-inch piece because I'm going to put it on a white mat. So there is our color. I'm going to just add a little more melon mambo at the base of the flower. Try to give it a little more shading. Okay. And I'm going to hit this with my heat gun just for a second because I do want to do a die cut. And we're going to die cut our sentiment also. Let me close up this green ink. So I'm going to use the thanks from down here. Same stamp set. And melon mambo. And we're going to die cut that out with one of the banners and show you what we're going to use there. These are the banners from the Nested Essential dies, and I'm going to put that one on there. And then we're going to use this circle. I think that has like a fleur-de-lis, I kind of call that. I don't know what it is. And I'm going to put that through my machine like this. Get those flowers. So I'm going to step over here and do that quickly. I don't like to shake that table. I know you've heard me say that before. That's my story, and I'm sticking with it. Okay. Here's my sentiment. And now I'll do my circle. I'm going to do it off center a little bit so that I get those 3 blooms nicely. Okay, and do I have a take your pick tool around here? I don't see it. I need to pop out some of these little die cuts. You can use your take your pick tool or your snips like I'm using here, or your die brush, whatever you'd like. Okay, and now we'll build our card. So I have a Night of Navy card base. It is 5 1/4 by 4. And I'm going to put this on the inside. I'm not going to write or put any other inside sentiment, just the thanks on the front and the leaves on the inside. And then I'm going to layer these two and pop this up. And I'm wondering, do I want a ribbon around that? And I was actually thinking of using a little sweet sorbet ribbon, but I'm not loving that on there. What about this sparkly ribbon? I don't know about that either. Not crazy about the gold. I'm not thinking oh, I know just the ribbon. I am going to use the white ribbon from the Petal Pink and White Trim Combo Pack. Unfortunately, I think that might already be unavailable and waiting for more stock to come in. That's one of the ribbons, part of the Stamp Camp package that we're doing with the country bird houses too. And if you'd like more information about Stamp Camp, just comment that in the comments or send me a message, and I'd be happy to send that off to you. So let's see, do I want to do a bow? That is going to go there. And this is going to go on here. I've still missed a couple of those dots. I need to pop that up on some dimensionals. And they are around here someplace. Okay. Let's get that popped up first, and then we can see better where the ribbon would go. Hi, Michelle. Thanks for tuning in. How's everybody's Monday going? It's a sunny day here. Not as warm as I would like it, but it is warming up. Okay, so I like that you see the white underneath. That's really pretty. And this ribbon is really pretty. It's a nice bright white. I'm thinking it should kind of go under there. Let's see. And make a bow. Right like that. Can I do it? Attached and on camera? This is going to be tricky. Never know which way this is going to go. I'm going to need some votes here as to whether the ribbon belongs or the ribbon should come off. Can I get it to go under? I would put a glue dot to kind of hold it right there. What do you think? Ribbon or no ribbon? I think Michelle is saying she likes it. All right, where are glue dots? Well, I have everything out here before I start, and then things just disappear. They just disappear. I don't know how that happens. Well, I don't seem to have any glue dots right. No. We're going to use a piece of tear and tape, or a piece of tear and tape, I guess. All right, I have 2 votes for ribbon. So let me stick a little piece of tear and tape under there. and pull this paper off. There we go. And hold that ribbon down. Okay. And we'll trim those. This diagonal ribbon is really pretty. And let's put this on the front. Doesn't look like my ribbon is too even. Okay. Oh, I have to put my sentiment on also. I almost forgot. I'm a little sticky. Okay. And I think I will put the thanks right down here. I don't think I need to pop that up. Or maybe no thanks on the front. What do you think? Thanks or no thanks? I could just stamp thanks inside, or I'm also thinking about some bling. You tell me whether that thanks should go on there or not. I'm not seeing any votes. I think I'm going to leave it off until I see otherwise. And I'm going to color these a little bit darker. I need my my Night of Navy. Blueberry bushel, Night of Navy. Gonna color. Wow, the tip on this Night of Navy has seen better days. I think I've worn it right out. So I'm going to put one there. I love a little bling. And I think I'll put one over here. Or pearls, rhinestones, or pearls. Yep, yep. What about my sentiment, ladies? What are you thinking about a sentiment? There are my... It looks awfully dark down here, but it isn't. You can, in real life, you can see those. All right, I think I'm going to leave it like that. Oh, they had pink ones. I could have put Melon Mambo. Oh, I'm going to take these off. Think I can get them off? Let's try it. Let's try it, because pink is going to be better. They're coming off. A little encouragement. Okay, let's do some pink. And those are going to show up a little bit better, I think. They still look dark on that. I'm going to add another one because I seem to have smudged something here. Let's get our little adhesive eraser. There we go. And I'm going to put 3. Nice odd number. Okay. Can you see those? I like those a little better. Cut the no. Would layer the sentiment over the circle on the left-hand side. What? What? I'm going to leave my sentiment off. I think you would cut it smaller or fussy cut it. Yeah, I'm going to leave it off. I can always add it to the inside. So that's a bit of a whitewash technique, and you can see how quick and easy that is without the embossing. And it adds color on dark cardstock very nicely. And those spotlight on nature circles add a really nice touch. Bottom right is where I was gonna put it, MJ. Yep. Whoops, like that. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. You'll have to be surprised and see what I decide to do. Let me switch my camera over. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you will give the whitewash technique a try. I hope you'll add a little color. You can see the color a little better on it right there. It's really fun. It makes you feel like an artist. So have a great rest of your Monday, and I'll see you back here either on Wednesday or Thursday. I'll go live again and have something else to show you. Stay. Oh, thanks, MJ. I'll say hi to Orson. So keep on making cards and keep sending those cards out. And if I can do anything to help you, please let me know. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.